what you've got to do is you've really got to understand it well, and you've got to break it down, and you've got to handle each piece of the sales process perfectly.
So what are the pieces of the sales process?
Introduction. All right, discovery, and we'll talk more about these in detail. Introduction, discovery, presentation, overcoming objections, and closing. What I've experienced having sold for 20 plus years is that closing starts in discovery. Okay, because as I'm learning about my client and whatever I'm selling, and I've sold a lot of different stuff over the years, and whatever I'm selling, I'm learning what my client wants. And I go, oh, okay, so what you're saying is, if you're selling a car, so what you're saying is you want something that has all leather. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or wicked fast, or
wicked. You want something
depending on
500 horsepower plus, or
right. Yeah. Whatever's important to me, you're tying me down way up front.
That's a tie down. That's a close. Because then at the end, when I've gone through the discovery and then I'm presenting this to you, and I'm going, yeah, this thing does 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, or whatever you're looking for, and then then there's not such a hard, uncomfortable close at the end, because what's unnatural is to have that hard, uncomfortable close at the end. And really, that's almost like bringing the plane in for a soft landing. Is the final close is like, and you can be so assumptive at this point if you've done it right, because key issues, right? We've agreed on every key issue throughout this sales process. So at the end, because we've agreed on every key issue on the sales process, it is a very soft landing. It's a simple, it's like, all right, cool. Hey, let's go in, let's get some paperwork filled out so you can drive this bad boy home today. And it doesn't matter what you're selling.
It doesn't matter what you're selling. And it's, books are written on closing. And I think that's a massive mistake, because it puts the focus on the close. And the amount of time we just talked here, we spent this much time on closing and this much time on rapport and relationship, discovery,
it always comes back to discovery.
Well, and like if I walked onto the car lot and I'm going, oh man, and probably you'd go, well, what are you looking for? Like this kind of thing or that kind of thing. And I'd go, well, I want an SUV. Right. You go, well, do you want sports car sedan or do you want an SUV? Because that's kind of what they are, right? Go, I'm really looking for an SUV. Well, all right, so
then your open-ended question, right? Well, let me ask you, what are you going to use the SUV for? Okay, and then guess what's happening is someone's taking mental ownership of that SUV. Oh, we're big fishermen. We go up north. We can't, or whatever your deal. I don't know, but if I don't ask,
right. Say that.
Yeah, I'll never get it.
Right. So if you don't ask me, what are you going to use it for?
Right.
Now this is what nobody will teach you. This right here. What are you using it for? How does and they go, oh, we do these things, and you go, okay. So now when you're showing them what the SUVs you've got, you go, well, how?
So this is your presentation piece right here.
Aha. Right.
So
right. But it's asking.
I'm presenting this SUV to you because I'd asked you all these questions in my presentation. I go, man, look right here. Your fishing rods will fit perfectly. And then there's mental ownership.
Right.
Then it's such a soft close at the end. I mean, it's real simple. Introduction, and have something cute and anecdotal. Hey, working hard or hardly working? That's whatever works in your deal. Discovery, which is the most important part. Presentation, overcoming objections, and closing. It's that simple.
And there you go. And that's the difference between what everybody else does and how we found a 2, 3, literally, how to double or triple or even sometimes quadruple the number of sales. And you can see it's this same human nature, but a little different path that it starts off differently and takes you down a whole different road. Like if you're playing life. It's like takes you to Millionaire Acres rather than the Poor Farm.
Yeah, exactly.
So which way do you want to go?
Millionaire Acres sounds much more fun.
It sounds a lot better.